Is a snakehead invasion. This frightening fish, it's got dagger-like teeth, a monstrous appetite. It even walks on land.
Sounds like it's out of a movie. This invasive and sinister species kills its competition, will grow up to 3 feet long, and can devastate waterways. Snakeheads have been reported in 14 states, but the first one has been caught and reported in Georgia now.
Now, we hate to say it, but this freaky fish was found in a private pond in Gwinnett County, and officials think it may have come from the nearby Yellow River. CBS 46's Ayanna Crystal is live in Gwinnett County with the details. This thing sounds nasty, Ayanna.
Yeah, it's definitely scary, and it's very concerning for the Department of Natural Resources. Crews were out here sampling at the Beaver Ruin Creek today. They did catch one snakehead in a pond and 3 different ones in a stream. Now, this means that they could be reproducing here in Gwinnett County.
You got the data sheet, so we're good. Got a collection.
Waders and boots on. The Department of Natural Resources is on the hunt.
And we're looking for snakehead, which is a non-native species.
Last week, an angler in Gwinnett County caught and released a northern snakehead in a pond.
I would say it's a very significant concern, because it's a top predator.
This is the first time a snakehead has been confirmed in Georgia's waters. These dangerous fish pose a serious threat for the native fish here.
There's 265 native freshwater fishes known from Georgia. We're the 3rd richest in the whole nation for fish diversity. We want to try to protect those native species, and when we have a non-native species introduced to the system, there's the potential for ecological impact.
The snakehead is a long, thin fish, similar to the appearance to the native bowfin. They can breathe air and can survive in just about anywhere.
So they can get into an area, mature very quickly, and build populations up, and they're able to disperse through all kinds of habitats.
Today, the Department of Natural Resources went out to different streams near the pond in Gwinnett County to sample.
Where it was found is in a pond, which sounds easy, but that pond flows down into this creek and this swamp floodplain system, and these fish can live in really, really shallow, densely vegetated waters that are very difficult to sample.
Crews caught several snakeheads today, even juveniles, which means they could already be reproducing here.
The biggest fear is they'll become quickly established, yes, because of their high fecundity and ability to disperse, and they can survive in really low oxygen environments. Your best chances are early on, and so that's why we want to come out here and assess the problem as quickly as possible, and now we're going to make a plan.
Right now, there is a lot of uncertainty of how this will impact Georgia's ecosystem. Now, these snakehead fish can lay up to tens of thousands eggs at one time. So if they have already started reproducing here in Georgia, it could be hard to eradicate.
DNR asked us to spread the word about the invasive species. And y'all had questions. Like, Donald, what do you mean fish that can survive on land? What the heck? Jonathan says, yup.
When I had him on the dock, I could hear him like taking a gulp of breath air, which was really weird, which I'd never heard a fish do before.
Some of you have seen them before, like Jelana, who kept one as a pet and was warned they could escape.
They get so aggressive, they can break the glass of the tanks and stuff like that. They'll find ways to get out of the tanks.
The one Jonathan caught escaped right out of his grasp.
So did you kill it?
No.
You didn't kill it?
No, I didn't kill it.
DNR says kill it.
DNR says kill it, okay? But I was trying to weigh it, and when it thrusted violently, broke my scale, nothing I can do.
Back in the water?
Back in the water. Nothing I can do about that. So that's why I was actually headed back out there again today, because I told the biologist that if I get it again, you're going to be the first person I call.
So he's out there fishing right now. Quite a few over you are asking if you can eat them. And yes, there are entire cookbooks devoted to making a meal of invasive species, but DNR went back and caught one of the fish that got away from Jonathan. There is one more in the pond. They're hoping there are no more after that. Their best guess that these were somebody's pets, and they released them. They don't want any more in Georgia waters.
If you're one of those asking if you can eat that fish, you should turn off your TV set right now.
A snakehead fish. A snakehead fish. I ain't never heard of a snakehead fish that can swim in the water and live on land. Right here in Georgia. Gwinnett County. Y'all better stop bringing them exotic animals over in America. Florida already dealing with it. Florida already got that with that python problem. Tying them up in the Everglades. Even the gators out there, got the gators up against the wall. And they're eating everything. Y'all better stop trying to bring them exotic creatures over here that don't belong in the habitat and keep them as a pet. And they figure out how to get out of those cages. They say one of them snakehead fish can break through a fish tank. A fish tank. Say you can't keep them. You cannot keep them as a pet. They're going to figure out how to get out and make their way to the water. They said they found 2 in the lake. People's doing this stuff, man. Ignorant people out here bringing these animals over here, trying to keep them, and they get out here and mess up the ecosystem. There's a lot of people, man, they got their whole company, their whole livelihood is based off fishing. Their whole livelihood based off fishing. People like to go fish just on wine, just to eat, just to have some good fish. So Georgia's 3rd. And then somebody released a snakehead. Boy, that's a name, ain't it? A snakehead fish. A snakehead fish. It look like a snake. The designs on it, yeah, definitely like a snake. They mean. Saw the teeth? They would eat up every fish out there. If they don't kill them things, if they don't kill those fishes fast, man, we ain't gonna be having no fishes over here in Georgia. They gonna be eating everything. And then somebody said, "Can you eat them?" That man said, "Turn your TV off if you ask that question." Because that's all you're gonna have to eat if you leave those fishes out there in the water. People stop bringing these exotic fishes to Georgia or America, period. They don't belong over here. Stop it. They need to bring a law, but some folks be smuggling those fishes and other sorts of animals in. Ain't no telling what's out here, man. We probably got a lion somewhere roaming around in Georgia somewhere. I got a lion somewhere in California. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. No, you gotta be for real. That's probably a lion, you know, somewhere. I used to hear these little stories back then when I was a kid that people used to drop little cages off from helicopters or something of animals from other countries and let them run. Just put them in their habitat. One guy said he saw a mountain lion, which is it's not in Georgia, which is that's quite rare. We're talking about years ago. But I'm telling you, man, I'm talking about lions from parts of Africa. Probably running around in somebody's backyard right now eating. You know, one day we're going to wake up and there's going to be a giraffe like standing in your yard and you're going to be right here in Virginia. You're going to be in Virginia somewhere or Texas and there's going to be a giraffe outside. Let them keep playing though. They're going to bring the right thing over here. They already have that snakehead fish. They already have. Keep on playing. So I'm going to bring it in, and they're talking about a deer problem. The population of deer is increasing. If you mess around and bring some over here, can help bring that population down. Won't be no deer hunters. Y'all better think about this stuff, man. Leave these animals alone, because these animals don't got tired of y'all anyway. They don't got tired anyway. They don't got tired. So, right now in Georgia, we got some fish-head snakes out here. Some of the fish-head snakes, snakehead fish out here in the water. And dude didn't even kill it. Dude told me, what she said, you didn't kill it? No, I was trying to put it down and... Okay. You better count your fishing days. Goodbye. Keep playing with those snakehead fish. Anyway, that baby can live on land, y'all. He can live on land, meaning that you standing outside and you out there fishing, he could be standing right by your leg and take a nice good chunk out of your... Hey, Georgia better tighten up, man. Tighten up.